Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Neil Sangvi and in this video I will be explaining 11 points which can help you to ace any Skype interview for your MS applications. It is very important to understand that many master's courses have a Skype interview as a part of the selection process, and this Skype interview will be unique because the person who is interviewing you is not accustomed to listening an Indian accent English, or he may not have English as his first language. Even I had given 4 Skype interviews when I was applying for master's courses in Europe, and I had admits from all of those 4 master's courses. So this is going to be a list of 11 points that you can implement. The first and very important point is to understand that you must wear at least a formal shirt or a semi-formal shirt. No fancy t-shirts, no fancy embroidered shirts as well. Wear a simple formal or semi-formal shirt. Understand that these interviewers are also senior faculty at their institutes, and they want students who are serious. They take master's education very seriously and not something on the side. So wearing this formal attire will show them you actually are interested in the interview and you have taken some steps, for the interview. The second point that you want to do is you want to ensure that you know your basics very well, because not knowing the basics of your area in which you work, not knowing the basics of area of the UG degree which you have done, not knowing basics of the master's degree to which you want to apply can be very, very harmful. It can really piss interviewers off. Like not knowing what an FCC lattice is if you apply to a materials engineering master, not knowing how a MOSFET works when you have done an electronics UG. These things can be foolish, not knowing these things can be extremely foolish. So yes, know your basics well. The next thing that you want to do is you want to articulate your goals effectively, because understand that these interviewers have a lot of experience with doing interviews, and as I said, they look for students who are very serious in their approach towards their studies. So you want to be able to explain your goals easily. Like you will be faced with many open-ended questions like, what are your goals? Why do you want to move to the European Union? Why are you interested in this university? How will doing this master help you in achieving your life goals? And things like that. Okay. The next thing that you want to do is you want to look the interviewer in the eye. This shows them that you are serious about the interview, you are very confident, and you do not hesitate to answer him or her. You are opening up to what he or she is asking you. But remember, do not continuously stare, blink also intermittently. The next thing which you want to do is you want to run a small run test for your audio and video using your Skype. This is very important if you are using the laptop or PC for an interview for the first time. You want to go to your Skype app, which I assume you must have installed already, and you want to test your audio and video. The video which you are sending must be at least average in quality, at least a 360 pixel video. Don't go below that. If you want to invest and if you want to have extra money, you can buy an external webcam also, which will be a lot better than your inbuilt webcam. You also want to ensure that the quality of the audio that you are sending, that is a good audio. Next you want to do is that you want to sit in a place which has low background noise. Understand that the interviewer, he may not have English as his first language, and also he may not be accustomed to listening the Indian accent English that we speak. So you want to make it easier for him to understand what you are speaking. So sit in a location which has low noise. I think in college libraries, in a few odd hours, in some corners, you can actually have very, very low noise. Also in your house, if you have your own individual room, you can lock yourself, you can lock the door, and you can seal the windows. For that time, you can ensure that you give the interviewer a noise-free experience. Next, what you want to do is you want to look at the lens of the webcam and not at the screen, because understand that this causes some difference. Like go to your webcam and take a picture of you looking at the webcam, and then one picture looking at the screen. you will observe that there will be some small difference. So what you want to do is that when you are listening to what the interviewer is speaking, look him straight in the eye, blinking intermittently, and when you are answering, you want to alternate, looking at the screen and at the lens. With major part of the time you want to look at the lens only, and then you want to wear earphones or headphones, because understand that these interviewers, they'll be having a American, Norwegian, Spanish, French, Belgian, Italian accent, and you may not be accustomed to listening these accents. So, and especially in the first 1-2 minutes of the interview, it is often very, very difficult. Like I remember interviewing for Fame Plus. The interviewer was a German professor, and for the first 1-2 minutes I actually had a lot of difficulty in understanding what he was trying to say. Now this is not a mistake from, it is neither my mistake, it is neither his mistake. This is the thing, like this is the way the things are. And so you want to wear earphones or headphones. You want to make it easy for yourself to understand what the interviewer is speaking. Next, what you want to do is you want to do a mock interview, either with yourself, like you just assume that you are asking yourself a question and then you answer the question, or you want to take a younger sibling, or you want to use a friend for that purpose. So for that you will have to make a list of some important questions. So for that I have done that work for you. In the description you will find a link which is basically a free PDF download of a list of a few important questions. So you can use that list and you can make sure that you frame the answers properly and you speak those answers in a proper fashion. Next, what you want to do is you want to use good furniture. Like if you are sitting on a rotating chair, like while answering in the flow, don't start rotating in the chair. It looks very, very bad from the interviewer's point of view. What you want to do is you want to sit on a standard 4-leg chair, or you want to sit in a small stool or a table like I am doing right now. And the last point is that you want to use the end part very, very wisely. Like in these interviews, especially in Europe, the interviewers are very, very warm. They offer a lot of warmth, homely feeling देते हैं बहुत वो, और end में things become very cool, chilled out. They'll ask you that you have some doubt about the program, you want to know something about the university, about the admission schedule. So just ask them that when will the interview results be given, because they normally take 2 or 3 weeks time, or in some cases they may have a single date on which all the results will be given. So it will help you to make a plan. Okay, I think these 11 points will be helpful. If you think some additional tip which can be used by the viewers when they give their interviews, or if you think that the tip will be helpful for me when I give my next interview, please mention the tip in a comment. So what I'll say is that if this video has added value to you in any form, give the video a like and share this video with anyone who you think he or she may have to appear for a Skype interview. This will be very helpful to him or her. And I will be making many more such videos about higher education application process. So give the channel a subscribe. And in the end, I would say that I think this is going to be my 4th video. So if there is any specific topic that you want to know more about, if there any specific topic that you want me to make a video about, please mention it in a comment. I will try my best to make a video about it. Thank you.